see some shit you wouldn't believe. I done got down to my league. I remember cold nights, we ain't had nowhere to sleep. Had to get my phone right to hear that money count a beat. While you're deep up in your sheets, I'm trying to figure out how me and my...
Welcome to the Federal to Incredible podcast, man. I'm your host, man, Far East Side, Mr. Rashad. To the kids that I used to with their mama, they still call me Mr. Rashad. And we got the chairman of Federal to Incredible, Mr. Dion Archie,
a.k.a. Cornbread, a.k.a. Crumbs. What up?
What up, dog?
Another day.
Another $1. Shit,
Yes,
we could
sir.
go back and forth like Styles and Sheep.
Hey, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't fuck around, though. Bar for bar, it's gonna be hard.
Nigga, you just said we was outdated, nigga.
No, I said that song was out. You
Okay.
still talking about that shit. You taking that shit personally. What the fuck you asked me for? You didn't want me to tell you? Oh, shit. You coming with the hit? A hit? They don't want to hear that shit, man.
Hey, I know.
They want to hear Lululemon. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hey, what they did that? Hey.
I love that shit, man. Who your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper right now?
No, period.
Scarface.
Face, mine's Pimp C. That's crazy. Both from Texas. Texas.
Yeah.
Shout out Texas. Shout out Houston, man.
The Bradster. You see
Shout
what I'm
out
saying?
Houston, man. Shout out South Park, man.
Yeah.
Shout out 5200 block of South Lee, man. Shout out Kelso, man. My elementary school when I went down there. Still got love, man. Shout out Deck. Shout out Sid. The brothers down the street. Shout out Angie. Shout out my cousins, everybody right there in Houston, Texas, man. Cause shout out Scarface, cause that's Houston, Texas, man.
I got an OG down there, my nigga Cherry. Irvin Cherry. My nigga, man.
Irvin Cherry.
Yeah, you want to get your... He do a truck driving school down there, so if y'all want to learn how to drive a truck,
Okay.
that's my nigga, man.
We need to tap in with
Hey,
him.
you know what's so crazy? So when I was at the
Excuse me,
camp,
I gotta sip a little
we was
tea.
in Big Sandy camp together. So I used to bang out that motherfucker and used to bring him Reese cups. That's what he wanted. He's like, hey, camp folk, bring me some Reese cups. So I
Dang.
bring him Reese cups, man. Try to, that's my
I got,
guy.
hey, when you got out, speaking of which, we gonna get into your story and stuff. On our mission statement, we got to deal with the chairman. I call you the chairman. I came up with that on my own. Yeah, you're the chairman of Federal to Incredible. You know what I mean? So I came up with that. I ain't even get it approved. How it sound? How it sound?
You made it,
Okay.
Hey, he pushed me too. That's why we doing this. He really the motherfucker that pushed me so we could do this podcast because that's my bro. We go way back.
Man, listen, man, you motivated me, man. We took this office, this room, man, and turned it into a studio, man. You ain't had to do that, man. You provided a space for me to go ahead and this ain't a good person to use right now, but to help me get my dreams out. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye.
Express yourself.
Well, Kanye got good music, but that was getting our dreams out. But getting out our dreams. But my gratitude is always gonna be my attitude when it comes to somebody that's positive like you, that's work as hard as you do, that stay up as long as you stay up. So if you willing to grind that hard, ain't no problem. I'm going, and then for it to be closer to something that I always was wanting to envision, because I always wanted to help people.
Yeah.
I got my ass whooped in first grade this during the breakdancing era. I found the lost and found under the stairs in the downstairs cafeteria at Fairmore. And I realized when we was breaking and all that, our hands was getting blisters. If we take the lost gloves, since nobody found them, and cut the fingers off, we got breakdancing gloves. So once niggas seen my hand spin was up to par, they like, man, where you get them gloves from? So I get the genius idea to steal my mama's shears, take them to school, and cut people their gloves, and they like, everybody got these gloves. Who the fuck is making these? They snitch. They been snitching since then.
Nigga, you was a genius back then.
They snitched
nigga.
on me. They snitched on me. In my mind, this the first time I was like, this what happened. The principal pulled up on me and said, let me get them scissors. And I said,
I can't give you these.
these my mama's, nigga. I ain't even supposed to have these. Let's work it out.
Yeah.
Please. I don't even remember who the principal was, but 2 times, whoever that principal was the principal when I was in Fairmore. He did some righteous shit 2 times. Older white dude. One time it was a separate thing. I got caught with a pocket knife and he just threw it in his drawer.
You ain't get paddled?
I got paddled in there
I was about
before.
to say, nigga,
I got
shit.
paddled in there before, but not by him. I did get paddled by him one time too for some dumb shit. But the point is that, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck is the point?
We just talking about the gloves and how you lost.
Oh yeah, but I always wanted to lose my I always wanted to be of service.
Yeah.
So of all the time, that's why I wasn't good at selling dope, because I'd be feeling sorry for the dope fiend and just go ahead and get to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, fuck it, man. You need it. I know I need the money, but it seems like you need to get high. You know, your life pretty fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come from the struggle. I chose to do this shit. I ain't come from welfare, WIC, and food stamps. My story ain't like that. I ended up seeing that later on, but I come from hardworking people that just barely put it together and to string up a miracle. So it was some things that was missing, but it wasn't love and it wasn't concern. Mm-hmm. The neglect was from maybe my parents was so young, and they didn't have no roadmap. And you know, when you young and in love like these two, you know this black love right here. Yeah. Paper Route Fred and Wild Willow is back in love. Yeah. Let's clap that shit up. Because when they fight, they got everything. They got everything Bobby and Whitney got except the drugs and the kid. You heard me? They ain't doing no drug binges. Well, they do got children. I forgot. They do got children. Shout out Kalia. What's your other daughter's name? I forgot her name. Ari. I don't know how I forgot Ari. Shout out Kalia and Ari, man. But my daughter don't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. And so they working they love out because they won't quit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so shout out Black Love. Yeah. But I always wanted to help people. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got into all kinds of shit. So I appreciate you putting forth the effort so that we could do this shit.
That's my problem. I helped too many people. And I told them, I said, listen, I can't stop. Even when I was locked up, I was helping motherfuckers. Hey, you need this, you need that. It just, when it's in you, man. You know what I mean? And that's
you got a great spirit too about you, because you never ever since I met this nigga in 10th grade, man. No, I was in the 9th grade. Okay.
You was in the 9th. Hold up, when you graduated? 95?
I was supposed to graduate in 94. I was supposed to graduate in 94, but I flunked. So I ended up with the class 95.
What grade you flunked?
7th.
7th grade? Man, how you flunk 7th grade, man?
Good, keep on getting suspended. My behavior. Okay. I spent 1/3 of the school year at home, so they had to fail me.
So you the reason they started homeschool?
I don't know.
You might be. You created gloves and shit, nigga.
That was first grade though. That was first grade.
He created.
That was first grade though.
Okay.
But I just wanted to see, because listen, niggas was their hand spin game and they flipping game went up because now you ain't fucking your hands
up.
Yeah,
doing the turtle and shit.
Oh, they doing. I was the illest with the turtle and the swipe, nigga. You know, you get to the point where you grab your nuts.
Yeah, I couldn't do none of that shit, but my brother was the coldest in the city.
Your brother looked like he could break dance.
And he could flip and all that nigga doing.
He still could tumble?
Oh, that nigga nasty.
Yeah, he looked like he healthy like that too.
I'm like, damn, that nigga could.
Okay, so it ain't necessarily a story of how we met, but this is how you come into my memory. I remember you always smiling, and when everybody see you, they be like, oh, here come Dion, and you start cracking on motherfuckers. You didn't even know me, and you come through and it's lunchtime, you like, oh, man, Big Daddy K looking ass, man. Look at you. What school you went to? I'm like, damn, he cool, just smile, walk up to me, just start speaking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was just genuine, and he's been that same. How that smile, his daughter like that, his girl always, they got big pretty
it's
smile.
Like we meant for each other, me and my wife.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because y'all personality is like, you know what I'm saying, similar. And y'all just got a teenage love. How long y'all been together?
30 years.
Dang.
30 years.
How old is you? 31. My daughter 31.
Yeah, because LaDon be 32. When your birthday? August 26th. Okay. Yeah, she be 32, my oldest.
Man, I swear. These kids. Hey, but guess what?
What?
You got to live to get old. You got to keep living. A lot of our peer group is dead. And a lot of our peer group was in jail. And a lot of people that's alive ain't living.
No.
They dying.
You got to live your life, man.
I was dying, my nigga.
I know.
I was treating myself fucked up. I was in some serious mentally stress, self-inflicted harm. Self-inflicted.
Hey, bro, and I heard too, because you know, you hear shit in the streets like, yeah, man, Rashad. I'm like, what? I said, not my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You remember we used to be on Brunson and all that shit, nigga?
Yeah.
Fucking with Fontaine,
Rest in peace,
Richie,
Chris
man,
Bird,
Chris
man.
Bird, man.
Rest in peace, Chris Bird. Shout out Rich. Shout out Bird and B,
And
man.
everybody ain't
That's
go
a very
to that
unfortunate
house.
situation.
So if you went to that house, you fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't come over there. We used to be over that motherfucker kicking it. Then when
rough.
they moved on Zettler, did they move? Y'all moved on
we
Zettler?
moved on Zettler.
Yeah.
Fon's mom moved on Zettler.
Yeah.
The house on Zettler was lit.
Yeah, man. I used
Right
to be
across
up-
the street from what's
The
it
Classics.
now? What's it called now?
The classic.
Nah,
Was that in the
that's the
Classic?
old name of it. What's it called?
The retro.
Retro. Shout
Yeah.
out. Hey yo.
I don't
that
even know
shit
how the
used
fuck I was getting over there, nigga. I
That's-
ain't have a car. How the fuck I end up over here?
You know, I was professional at getting cars, nigga. I was professional at getting cars.
Like, how the
So
fuck
what?
we end up over here, man?
Hey, listen. That used to be a bar called Jason's. My mom used to mess with this guy named Mel, man. Shout out Mel, man. He was a big, like, he about like 6'6", 6'7". His son like 6'8". He got a daughter, she's 6'4".
Damn.
Big nigga. He was security. He used to work at that bar. You know what I'm saying? He worked security. So during the time in that era when we was young, when we was over there, I was always familiar with that bar and stuff. We used to cut up over there. Shout out to Big R, BZ.
Yeah.
Bixby and Zettler, man. Far East Side shit. So, okay, we got your favorite rapper.
Yeah, Brad.
I already know your favorite hobby because we share the same favorite hobby, man. But
Fishing,
man.
Nigga, when I was locked up, that's all I said, man. I can't wait to go fishing, man. I used to be in that motherfucker dreaming about fishing.
I did too, man. I had so much time. I didn't know if I was ever going to motherfucking fish again. But the thing about my thing getting back on point is I was doing so bad, bro. I was doing so bad that I was ashamed to even come around, and I was so depressed to the point. So I ain't give a fuck if I lived or died.
That's crazy.
I was like, I'm useless to my family. And I was a dressed up, well dressed garbage can because I was getting money. You know, I ain't never had no money, but you know, running OT, coming back, getting full, doing what I do to them, making it 7. Now I'm making my profits off 7. I'm in the motherfucking mall, nigga.
Yeah.
What? Clean Dauphin. Fucking hoes, nigga. Got a girl, everything. Mistreating and lost the girl that I had at the time just for not being a man.
Well, you know, that's life. Like everybody go through shit in life. You know what I'm saying? Whether you on drugs or you did, like I was just telling the motherfucker today. So how you gonna tell a crackhead to get off crack if you ain't never smoked crack? Or how you gonna tell a motherfucker to do this or stop smoking cigarettes? You can't.
Stop, bitch.
Nah, it ain't that
You
easy.
need to stop.
It ain't that easy. It's all mental.
It's never easy.
It's mental.
Is it? It's all mental.
Yeah.
Everything's mental first. A thought created all this shit. But what I'm saying is this. You have to change or you're gonna die. That's what I told myself. You're gonna die. And you're dying right now. Because the people that love you are watching you fucking suffer, bitch.
That's crazy.
That's what I told myself. And I don't play with the B word. I don't let niggas call me bitch. We ain't from Louisiana. My cousin's from Louisiana.
Florida, that's what them niggas.
My cousin from Louisiana is gonna bitch you down.
Bitch.
They gonna bitch you down so much that it's just normal, and you gonna be there, and even though you mad, they ain't gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
Bitch.
A dog.
That's how they do it.
Everything's a bitch.
Anything is a bitch.
A piece of chicken. That bitch good in the motherfucker.
That bitch good in the mud.
Yeah.
That bitch good. You
Hey,
hear me?
listen, because when I was locked up, the
Hey,
niggas
hey,
was
when
doing,
I
I
get
said,
that-
man, we don't say that where we from, man.
Yeah, they don't care.
But you know, you got to learn to be like you said, it ain't no harm. I'm like, hey, bro, you know, we don't say that where we from.
And when my heroin habit became popular, or how I became aware of it, is in 1991, being in Louisiana, and by recreation, everything is most popular, of course, is New Orleans. So in a little small town that my people from, my mom was born in Bogalusa, and her people, my grandmother and all that, was born in Franklinton. My grandmother is buried in Franklinton now. Rest in peace, Grandma Freddie. That's where I discovered that these young niggas get high.
Yeah.
Let me hit that shit. Oh.
He was stuck, man.
What the fuck is y'all doing this shit for, nigga? But now it's, see, the thing is, where the mind go, the body follow. So you got to protect your thoughts. I thought about that shit for so long until I was home and robbing and had some money, hit a lick, and ended up with some heroin. Now, they mix the heroin with the coke, the white with the brown,
Yeah.
and call it tan.
Yeah.
That's how I was getting hot. Cold dressed up dope fiend. All the way down. I still got some of them belts that I had, man.
Damn.
Them motherfuckers, I got a loop where I had to make another hole in the belt that's so little, nigga. It's sad.
That's
You hear
crazy.
me? I look at that son of a bitch, I'm like, boy.
So let me ask you a question.
What?
When I came home, remember when I came home?
Yeah.
I ran into you.
At the
Where the fuck was he at, nigga?
we
I
was at,
geeked
we,
to-
we was at
But
the
I
toy
see-
drive. We was at the toy drive.
Okay.
Baby girl had a toy
Yeah.
drive. We was over there at the marquee.
Okay.
That's the
yeah.
first place I seen you was cock diesel like a mother. I was like, God damn,
What?
you look like a football player.
I didn't even know it.
Dude, this nigga is a football player. You see what I'm saying?
Then I went on the Oreo diet. I've been on the Oreo diet, nigga, double stuffed Oreo diet, nigga, for the last 6 years. And nigga, I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But listen, so I ran into you, right?
Go ahead.
Because I was looking for you anyway, because when I was gone, the nigga had gave me up, ran into bro in I think he was in Pickaway.
Yeah,
And
he was down there
that's why I
lying
got so much love for him, because niggas don't do that no more. That nigga blew down on that nigga.
instantly.
And he ain't know
He ain't
If
never
this nigga
seen
was
me a
in-
day in his
you know what I'm
life.
saying?
I don't know this nigga.
cold blew down on him.
So
like,
when he come in the dorm and he getting mad love, you know, we already wired up. Shout out my whole crew, man. Whole VVS crew, man. Rest in peace, Nerve. Rest in peace, Munch, man. Screw, Mag, B.O.B., and Al Dig, man. We was all in the same dorm, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga came to our fucking dorm, bro.
man, it fucked me up because I got
Had
a
on
call.
some Gucci glasses with the transitional lenses. We ain't seen that shit. I have been locked up 10 years.
Like,
Nigga.
what the fuck? This
Transitional lens. He got on sunglasses and glasses.
Nigga's a bad motherfucker.
Gucci goggles.
Yeah.
They
Like-
real Gucci too.
I'm telling you.
I think they was real white gold. I said
What year was that?
2005.
Okay, that's just when I failed. You know what I'm saying? 2000
So he got there 2006.
Okay. Yeah, because Vanessa called me. You know, she might have came and seen me. Like, yeah, Rashad blew down on dude. I was like, word. I
Shit.
said, man, tell that nigga. I said, man, that's
And I wanted that
great.
nigga. And that nigga. The crazy thing is, I didn't even believe that he told until after I talked to him, because I take a man at face value.
Yeah.
You say what you say. You say you could prove it. You say this. All right. So I laid back and I asked at the time. That's one of my dear friend, my best friend. I said, your wife's best friend was my girl, you know what I'm saying, for forever, you know what I'm saying, still dear, near and dear to my heart. She married and happily married now, because I'm in a relationship and I don't cheat. So let me get that out the way. Because I know this podcast getting ready to try to fuck my relationship up and fuck up a lot of things with people, because whatever. But anyway, she said, what you mean he said he ain't tell? She called Vanessa.
Oh, man.
That's why I called your girl and her mom pit bulls.
Oh, they
She said,
many.
where's that bitch ass nigga Rashad? Do you want me to send the paperwork into? I'm out here with my son by myself because he told.
Yeah.
I said, you ain't got to send me shit. Because I said, do you understand what you saying to me on this phone?
Yeah.
I don't even talk on the phone like this. I don't call a motherfucker on three-way.
Yeah. Oh, she was pissed.
Nigga. Pull back up on my nigga Nerve. I said, man, but let's find out for real. So we found out for real. Like, you went to feds. He wrote whatever statement. I'm gonna get you to explain it, but we found out through our sources. I got sources, bitch. I got sources, bitch. We found out that he was a rat.
Yeah.
So I told my niggas, man, I was going to the parole board. I said, man, they give me some time, man. He out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it out on him.
He out of here. I'm leaving this bitch because I can't sit up in here with y'all niggas down here, y'all going home, and I got 100-year tail and walk and talk and be around this fucking rat.
Yeah, and they do it
I
every
ain't
day.
doing not. And then this is the thing though, and this is a real thing about it. Cause nigga, it was plenty of niggas that told.
Yeah.
Get your bitch ass over there though. And you done told on this man's son got cerebral palsy. He take care of his son right now to this day, every day. Your son was with you when you was on
I
High Speed Chase.
just dropped him off.
Oh, okay.
So they
okay.
watched me drop him off.
And then they said we gonna get him.
Yeah.
And you took off.
And boom, thought I had. Like I was telling you before, niggas they told on Jesus, so motherfucker gonna tell on you.
It's part of the game.
But you gotta, once you find out that somebody did some foul shit, I don't give a fuck if it's small. Know that they gonna do some large shit to you when the shit hit the fan. And it fucked me up because these niggas, I protected them. My cousins is goons for real. And I kept them niggas off them niggas.
Soldiers, man. I seen when I did my second bid, I went to Chile, man. He told me some real shit when I was leaving. Him, shout out Big Lloyd, man.
Yeah.
Big Lloyd, hey, Big Lloyd did me like crazy, man. He
Really?
did me like this, man. He didn't come out. He didn't come on the yard. The night before, but the yard about to close.
Uh-huh.
So I went to his dorm.
Uh-huh.
The nigga said, all right, hold on. He out on his, like, you stand in the dorm closed, but his window was right there. My cousin Webby was right. The rest in peace of Webby. Big fella came out. He said, everybody's looking at me, man. And I'm going to tell you something. And he started crying, man.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you remind me of myself, nigga. You remind me of me. And I know you going to go home and do some crazy shit, but you got a wife and you got a family and you need to think about me.
Mm-hmm.
Just do that for me, baby. He said, I love you, nigga. And this nigga was crying. Niggas is scared of Big Lloyd. He got them hands, professional boxer.
He gonna be on the show?
Yeah, he gonna
I just
come.
talked to him yesterday.
Big Lloyd Jefferson, shout out.
Islam, Mo.
And so I get off the track. And so Daryl Bell down there, and I know I ain't gonna see this guy. I know I ain't gonna see him. He got a life sentence. If I see him, it's gonna be a miracle. God gonna have to deliver him to the streets. Ain't nothing I could do for him or help him. He don't need shit. He take care of his business. He's self-sufficient. He got family and love support, right? Not if anybody want to help him, shout out, help Daryl Bell. But this the thing. He said, hey, I seen talking to big fella. I said, yeah. He said, what that was about? I said, nothing, just big fella told me. He said, yeah, well, I'm going to tell you something. Fuck these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit you about to do, I heard about you, and all the shit that you sitting around talking, I just see you running the track, because all I did down there was run. I really didn't even work out. That's the first time I ever ran 5 miles. So he said, just remember, man, they'll bring you back.
Oh, man, cool.
And he walked away. He said, I'm gone. This is a nigga with a life sentence. You know, when you got I had a year. So by the time I had 5 months time served because I was out on bond. But before I was out on bond, I had did 5 months in the county. Then I was out for a whole year. Mm-hmm. So when I go to jail, I get the year with the time served for a gun case and shit. And I go back and I'm short. So compared to just like the feds, the niggas that got life, they bit is set in motion. They doing their time.
Yeah.
So they don't have time to come. Like, they gonna see the homie, but they not gonna get attached to the homie and whatever unless they grew up together.
Yeah.
So that nigga didn't have to take the time to come out. But I fucked with, he was so real.
Yeah.
And he explained the shit to me about his case and what happened, you know, woody woo. And he just, not like his case, but just like, nigga, I'm in here, I'm fine. But this is one thing about him. He always say, I'm gonna get out one day.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Matter of fact,
I'm gonna get out one day. The faith and the strength that's coming off of this person is something you could feel. Mm-hmm. You could feel it. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't have to do that. So I took that. And when I walked out the door the first time when I did the 13 years, I wouldn't say that I wasn't gonna go back because I knew I was going straight in the streets because my whole goal was just to get a good girl, get off parole, and make me 100,000. I ain't know how. That just made how niggas just say, man, I'm about to make me 1,000,000. Don't even know how to make 100, but they just say, I'm about to get the
you gotta make it happen. You gotta think it to exist.
Yeah,
man.
but you have to start.
Yeah.
And I hadn't even started. When I got out that second time, guess what I said?
I need a job.
I ain't never going back.
Yeah.
I'm done with prison. I still got in some trouble after that. I still took some major chances, but I was focused on never going back to prison after that second bit. That 7 months was harder than them 13 years.
Yeah. Cause you came back home and was, it's a
home
shell
for 3
shock,
years.
nigga.
Nigga, I'm out here fucking.
Hey, just
fucking
think.
as a grown man after you get out and do the 10 years. That's different than you was fucking when you was gone before.
Hey, bro, that's just like me. I ain't never been locked up before. So the first time I ever get in trouble, nigga,
You get 15 years.
get 15 years, 181 months. And then get charged in Virginia, never step foot in that motherfucker. That's how the feds work.
What's that called?
I got a superseding indictment to Virginia because brother helped him.
Let's not say his name no more.
Okay, I'm sorry. He set up.
I said it once too. I apologize.
He set up.
Fuck you, nigga.
His brother helped him set up some Mexicans in Virginia. So then he made it seem like I dealt with them and don't even know them. And that's how the feds work.
Oh, so he just created a whole scenario.
Yeah, so he got immunity. I ain't never seen no shit like that except on Survivor. I thought that was fake. That nigga ain't do a fucking day in jail.
No, because he came down there on some type of regular PV type shit.
I'm talking about his brother.
So
his brother got
his brother
immunity.
never.
He violated, so that's why
he came on the PV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I seen
But
him.
when I was in Virginia, because every time that if I had to go to court, they would bring him down there because I could hear his name over the speaker. Like, because in the unit, when they called a mail, whatever
They gonna
unit
call
it
it.
in,
Yeah, they gonna
you
call
can
it.
hear him. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck he doing down here?
Hey, mail call is one of the most. This is when you could really find the truth coming out.
You got to get that mail, man. You get that mail.
That mail.
More than
and it's niggas that I wrote in jail, that's in jail, that I actually wrote, like my brother and a couple other people. And then it's people, my nigga, that go to jail and I don't talk, because I don't talk on the jail phone. In case niggas don't know, you could get yourself caught up in something real good on that jail phone in the street and they'll come get you.
Hey, they record everything.
Talking to them niggas on their cell phones, them niggas doing all type of other shit, getting caught with that phone. Them investigators, what do you call it? SIS? SIS?
Yeah.
And the state is called the institutional investigator. They'll come put your ass in cuffs, boy. So, I ain't mad at nobody, holding nobody down. And if I was in jail, I'd be calling the motherfucker too. I guess so. But niggas, I'm not really talking on that jail phone. If you need some, see something adjacent. When I didn't have it, I couldn't do it. And I'm sorry for my niggas that I just left on mute. Because it be like that. But see, my whole thing is the niggas that left me on mute, this shit made me better.
Yeah.
The shit made me better.
That's how I was. I ain't expect nobody to do nothing I worked in Unicorn, nigga. I was making $400 a month.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So explain what Unicore is.
That's just the job. We used to make motherfucking
That's the industry in the feds.
Yeah.
That's
so
the
we was
industry.
making army suits and
In Ohio, it's called OPI.
OPI, yeah. Army suits. Nigga, we was making soldering fucking launch pads and shit for missile all types of shit.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you could sum up your experience in the feds from start to finish, what would you say was what had the most impact? What was the thing that stuck out the most when you got to this end of it?
You know what's so crazy, man? I met some good guys. Because I thought when I went to the jail, it was like college to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably got 400 certificates. That's all I did was go to school, do this, do it, straight up.
400.
I swear, about 400, nigga. I bring them motherfuckers in. I did everything, nigga. Yoga.
Bring them motherfuckers next time. You got some of them?
I got all kind. I got them in my shit.
I want to read some
Nigga,
of that shit.
I know how to do AutoCAD. I know how to do brick mason, because we did shit like that. Nigga, framing, electrical. Yeah. Anything to stay out there. Matter of fact, shout out to my niggas I got some niggas from DC, man. And Matter of fact, I got brothers from everywhere, man. But we used to be like, hey, nigga, we staying
Shout
in
out
class.
DC.
Hey, we staying in class, nigga, just in case a riot jump off in this, because it's different in there. It's really segregated. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely segregated.
All the niggas stayed on one side, and if you from Ohio, we got 2 tables. Them niggas got tables, but boo. The white boys and the Mexicans was on the other side.
And they together.
Yeah. We was in an actual riot in that motherfucking Manchester. That shit was crazy. And you just trying to come home, man. That's it.
You ever see somebody get killed?
I ain't seen nobody. I done seen some niggas get stabbed up and fucked up.
They ain't die.
Nah, but when I was in the camp, Big Sandy camp, you know, the helicopter used to land right there in front of that motherfucker, and you see niggas
Life
bloody
flight.
as the motherfucker. I'm talking about all the time.
Hey, listen. 1999. I say August. Going into September. It's hot as fuck, bro. I'm in Ross. I done finally got my weight up. Guess how much I weigh?
165.
Yeah, I was like 158. You know what I mean? I got my weight up, dog. I was a baby, my nigga, when I went to jail. I got shot. So I had a colostomy bag. I got my colostomy bag took off. When I hit Ross in 1996, February 15, 1996, I weighed 131 pounds.
Damn.
I had just had like 72 staples took out my
That
stomach.
nigga was the size of a jockey.
And I had 300 stitches. I was built like this.
Yeah.
I was built just like this.
Damn.
That's all I mean right there. But this is what I'm saying. I get my weight up. I'm on the yard. I'm respected as a young nigga.
Uh-huh.
I could pop my shit. I could take my shirt off. I could walk around. I'm studying under the nation of gods and earth. So I'm under
5%.
I'm under 5%, but I'm under heavy militant discipline bitten. That's how I'm bitten. I ain't gambling. Well, I did gamble a little bit because I learned how to play poker. Well, I already knew how to play poker, but gamble on chess and shit like that. But I didn't really get heavy into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the books, getting knowledge of self. I'm on the yard, and it's a guy. I wish I could remember this white dude's name, man. He was like, I think he was from Columbus, but he might have been from like Mansfield. He was somewhere where we could have a type of rapport. You know how you have a rapport with people that's like on the outskirts, you know? Mm-hmm. And he was cool. And it was another guy that was in the drug program. And I guess they had a difference of some dope or some beef or whatever. However that went, I don't know. But I know he was walking. The first dude I explained to that I knew, the guy from Mansfield. The other guy that come out the drug program, they'll come and at this time on the south side in Ross, it was a medium camp, but then they made it closer. So they was riding all of us out to Richland the next month because we was medium and it was up in this side of the joint. The north side had already been closed. So they put a fence all the way through the yard. So you used to get locked on the rec yard. Yeah. So when we was on the rec yard, I was about to go out and I walked past them. You know what I'm saying? The dude that was going in, because I seen the other white dudes because they was down there playing handball and I just got done doing my I remember this vividly because I did legs that day, so I was kind of like, oh shit, this shit hurt like a bitch. So when I get out of the gate, I just see dude and he making a straight walk, like a
beeline,
straight walk.
Yeah, you
feel me? Mm-hmm. And so now dude is on the track and he on the track and he followed it, but you could walk all the way around the baseball diamond, all the way around the whole hookup until you come back and make a lap. It's real big, but it's fenced in. And I'm looking, and he ran up behind dude. The dude came on the drug program door, and he pulled out a knife. And when he pulled out the knife, he went to stab him. I've never seen a human being move this fast. It's like dude felt the shit and he started screaming and he said, ah! And he sidestepped and got around him and grabbed him and was squeezing him and fell with him and broke his neck and killed him.
Damn.
And he started screaming and throwing up right there. Wow. It was the craziest shit I have ever seen at that time.
So did they charge him with murder or self-defense?
Gave him a manslaughter, gave him 10 more years. Damn. And he was about to go home.
That was self-defense.
The manslaughter was a blessing.
Yeah, damn.
Gave him 10 more years, bro. That shit. That's when I called my mama like.
Pray for me.
Nah, I was like, you was right, mom. You was right.
What mom say?
I
What she say? You tell me she said something.
I'm never gonna profit off other people's misery.
Yeah.
That's why I was never successful at drug dealing, a big drug dealer. Never gonna be able to run foul of the law and make it right. Other people could do it, but that's just not your calling. That's what my mother told me. So look, I called my mom and I said, Mom, you was right, Mom. I was crying, literally. Like, this shit crazy. I just see somebody get killed. She was calm as fuck. She was like, really? Well, your ass is in it now. My ass is in it now. So that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart, man. When we out here playing with these guns and shit, and we motherfucker doing it like it's Call of Duty, running with the switch, motherfucker dozen niggas getting the ops. Just remember, all the ops is in there, and y'all gotta be around each other, and y'all gonna be from the same place. So unless you really still gonna continue this thing, you gonna be right around the nigga that you was beefing with forever, and y'all both gonna have life.
Yep.
You ever seen that? Niggas that is beefing with each other, they beefing with each other factions, now they down here, they on the compound, they friends.
Yeah. Like, fuck it, we just gonna be buddies. We should have been buddies in the first place.
We gotta survive.
Yeah.
We gotta survive.
Yeah.
Cause it don't matter whether you think you with this or you Muslim or you Christian or you over here or you doing that. When they fuck with the niggas, they gonna stab you too.
I used to tell them niggas that.
They gonna stab you too, bro. And see, in Ohio, it's not segregated. It was segregated by choice, but it wasn't like you couldn't deal with each other.
Yeah.
It wasn't like California or like how I hear some spots is in the feds, depending on where you land. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
You might go on the compound in the feds, nigga. It might be 15 niggas from Ohio.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
400 Mexicans, nigga.
Yeah.
And they don't play fair, nigga.
No.
You fight one of them, nigga, you better punish him right there.
Yeah.
On the spot.
Because they coming.
With 60 motherfuckers for one motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, until you over with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this shit is real. Bro.
So let me ask you another question about your personal journey, because this I think this is more an intro to the Federal to Incredible than necessarily your interview, but I had to put your interview as first, because what we're going to create, the curation of just this process, what it's going to create is just an avenue where me and you is more familiar, because we talk all the time, but we don't be like in this type of mode where we just putting it on the record on wax, because we talk about funny shit and all that, but this is the realest part of it that I want to know. When you took away the game, and you said, I'm no longer gonna hustle no more, and you said, I'm gonna hustle this machine, did you ever get bit by the bug like, I'm gonna go get me some bricks?
Nope. You know what's so crazy, bro? Once I got caught, this is the guy's honest truth. Yeah. Once they caught me, I'm like that kid in the
talking to
Mike,
my G.
So once I got caught, in my mind, I was like, you know what? It's over. So even in there, I had niggas that fuck with me hard. These niggas is making big money in there.
Of course.
And I never would fuck with that shit, because I was like, you know what? If I keep the hustling mentality,
I'm gonna go
when
home.
I come home, I'm gonna go ahead and hustle, because everybody think you go to the feds, you done met
the plug.
Yeah, I done met motherfucking El Chapo.
Yeah.
Half the motherfuckers in there is runners, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the dope fiends and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
and then it's another thing about these niggas. Why do niggas trip so hard when you know a nigga that's a rat, and you know he a rat, and he know he a rat, and he out, and you speak to him, you be like, what up? There go the nigga.
Yeah. I mean,
because unless the nigga told on you, right? That's the thing, right? But this is the whole thing. The Mexicans keep their rats.
Man,
the white people keep their rats.
Listen,
I'm keeping my rats, nigga. All you niggas that's out here snitching, have no fear. I wish to do you no harm, and I'm not gonna do no business with you illegally. But if you chopping up some motherfucker coin, I want your ass over there where I can watch you. But you can send. I'll send you an invoice.
Hey, bro, you know what's so crazy? I was mad at them niggas that told on me at first.
Yeah.
Because it was them. See, if it was anybody else that told on me, I would have been like,
This is part of the game.
it's part of the game. But when it's your brothers, these niggas call you. I done taught your son how to ride his dirt bike. I done taught you and all this shit. And then y'all get me up. To me, that was like a coward move. Y'all telling a nigga who you know might not take you out of here because of the love that I got for your family, or I got the, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't depend on that Hollywood shit.
No, but I'm just saying. But you dig what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, I understand that,
It's
but
like-
I can't. I don't believe in the after school special. Everything.
No, but what
gonna
I'm
be
saying
all
is,
right.
so when they told on me, I was like, damn, I was fucked up. And now that I'm in a better place, it's like I'm purged now. Like now I'm chilling. I ain't, y'all can't. Once you a hustler, regardless of what you hustle, you gonna always be a hustler.
That's
and
right.
I always had that as a
That's
as
a bar.
youth.
That's a bar.
That just hustle anything. I had a paper route nigga. I had this. I had that. I always been a good guy.
You still got them boots you had in 10th grade with the big ass heel on them.
I just told you, nigga. Cricket West is closed, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He had some boots, man. The combat boots. When we met, we was cracking on me. I couldn't understand how he was cracking on us. And he got these boots with this big ass heel. It's like some rock star shit. He always wore big crazy shit like this when we was young.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
wear
I mean?
anything, nigga. You know what I'm saying? To this day, nigga, I put some shit on, nigga. You be like, what the fuck this nigga got on?
So what's going forward with Federal to Incredible? I know you got some guys.
Yeah,
Some
we
guys
got some guys
some
coming
guys
in.
that want to come through. Has people been telling you they coming to the podcast?
Yeah.
What do you feel? What do you feel about that?
I want guys that's making noise out here. Like if you bullshitting, I don't even want. I mean, not saying that.
No, say that.
But
Say that.
I
Talk-
want niggas
Hey,
that's really
Philadelphia,
changing
talk
the
heavy.
That's changing the
Talk
game and really moving how they moving. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't moving how you moving, then just stay in the corner somewhere. But we trying to bring the guys that's really trying to change the game for the youth, for whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. If you ain't making noise, man, try to make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Because we got young guys out here that's looking at. I don't need no 50-year-old nigga that's my age acting like he 30. You know what I'm saying? We need role models out here, man.
So let me ask you, switching it up, man.
Yeah.
What's up with the modern day relationship? You feel like the modern day relationship is in a good place, a healthy place, a skeptical place? Like, how do you feel like modern day relationships in our black community is doing?
I mean,
Because these ladies is off the chain.
they off the chain, but the niggas is off the chain. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't,
Hell
if
yeah.
if
They
the
in love with
head
it.
ain't doing right, how the woman gonna do right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta be a man and do man shit for a woman to follow your lead.
Yeah.
She like, fuck it, I'm gonna take over because this nigga ain't doing the right shit. You know
They
what I'm
always did.
saying? Yeah.
Aunties and grandmas.
Yeah.
You heard me? I'll be having random outbursts like I got Tourette's, so don't pay me no attention.
You do.
You said I do got
Yeah.
Tourette's?
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, that shit gonna work though. You
He
feel
drinking
me?
that tea too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just about to give me another cup, man, but I'm gonna go on chill since you brung it up. You done bust me out.
I'm sorry. I told on you, nigga.
What's your favorite thing about landscaping? How was you able to parlay coming out and working for $10 an hour and turning it into your own business?
You know what's up?
What's your thing? What was it about that?
Honestly, I ain't really have a choice, man. My old head, rest in peace, Pete Martin. When I came home, it's my man Tyson. You know Tyson used to went to East, Tyson Martin. Well, they used to have a black-owned water
No, sir.
spot right here on Broad Street.
Shout out Tyson. What up, though?
So when I came home, he had the warehouse right here, and I was like, "Hey, pops, man, let me use the back and work for detail cars." He's like, "Man, I really can't do it. I got this shit in here, but I'm gonna take you to my brother, this was his warehouse."
Okay.
So I came over here first day I came
This
in
shit
this
is
motherfucker.
incredible. He really did this shit.
Listen,
Go
I
ahead, my bad,
come
go
over
ahead.
here, I go use the restroom. I was like, damn, these niggas ain't never cleaned this. This shit was shit in that motherfucker from 76 around that motherfucking toilet, nigga. So
TMR.
I cleaned the bathroom while he was in here talking to Pete, because Pete was letting him know, like, man, that's like my son, man. He gonna come. You need some help. He gonna help you.
You cleaned up the motherfucker dinosaur
Yeah,
shit.
because I'm like, man, I can't even, I ain't want to piss in that nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, because it's blast, it's blowback.
Oh, man. That motherfucker had bubble guts and everything. So long story short, I kept calling him every day, like, hey, Mr. Martin. I still call him Mr. Martin to this day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mr. Martin, man, I want to work. Boo, boo, boo. He was really, I don't really talk to him that much now because the way he didn't pass the torch. He really was trying to use me as a slave. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, you 70-something years old. You supposed to pass the torch to the youth to keep this shit. Because guess what? If I perform and my shit pop, you a part of that, even though you ain't a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You could sit back and be like, damn, I taught this little nigga how to do this.
Yeah,
But
we wasn't taught that though.
So I started working for him, $10 an hour, nigga. I'm driving Bobcats, dump trucks, cutting grass, nigga. I'm talking about I'm going all day. My wife like, nigga, I'm ready to leave you, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? And she didn't know the plan. I was playing the game.
Do you think she thought you was gonna come back and hustle?
Nah, she told me if I hustle, nigga,
It's a
I might as
wrap.
well pack my bag. She said, nigga, I ain't doing another bit with you. And I respect that. Because she waited for me. You know what I'm saying? She
For 10 years.
She ain't had to wait for me.
Oh God, when you came home, y'all got married. You put a ring on.
We was married before I went to jail, nigga. I was taking care of her. I always tell her, I said, I've been married to your motherfucking ass.
Period.
Fuck you talking about. So I came up here, started working.
Yeah.
He was ready to get the building up.
Mm-hmm.
So my uncle Dean, I had went to him. I said, dude, giving this building up, I need $2,300 so I can get the building. He wrote me a check for don't nobody even know this. He wrote me a check for $2,300. I ended up getting the building. So now, before I got the building, I used to cut grass with Mr. Martin. So I used to cut like 10 or 15 yards for him a week. And he's like, Archie, that's your rent, buddy. I was like, okay, no problem. I got you. So when I got the building, now it's a role reversal. I can't cut your yards for the rent no more for you. Because now I'm so responsible for this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, hey, Mr. Martin, you got to pay me some rent, OG. That motherfucker, Archie, I can't pay you no rent. That motherfucker was like, he ain't paying me no rent. I said, well, you got to go. No disrespect, but you got to leave. Because how you going to charge me? But now
I can't charge you.
I can't charge you.
You want a little boy me.
Yeah, I said, you got to go.
A lot of y'all niggas is caught up in this little boy shit, but see, the little boys then caught up to the business.
Yeah, so he ended up moving this shit out. And like I see him, even to this day, I see him sometimes. But he hate on me so bad for no reason.
What's
Now
his name?
Mr. Martin.
Mr. Martin, don't do that.
Don't do that, man. You should be ashamed. So he even told some of my customers, because he gave me a couple customers because I bought all his equipment. The trailer, this, that. Hey, Archie was in prison. I said, damn, you didn't say that when I was working for your motherfucking ass. Now that I got the business, you want to tell him
Yeah, we gonna leave Mr. Martin alone. I ain't gonna say that because I know that's somebody people. So just God bless you in life.
So that's how it is, man. That's how I started this shit. And I came up with the name On God's Green Earth for my lawn care service, man, probably
On God's Green Earth.
like a year after I came home.
God's Green Earth is our first sponsor because that's who put this shit on.
And then Federal to Incredible came about because I think I came up with this in a joint. I was just like, damn, I've been in Federal. I'm trying to do some incredible shit. And that's how it came, man. It's just a platform for
I'm recording, baby.
Federal, state, mental health. Shout out to my man Wallaby, man. Worth Podcast, man. We all in the studio trying to get it, man. And Far East TV. So we just trying to do something to enlighten the youth.
Shout out Wallaby, man.
Yeah,
Wallaby
man.
coming with us, man, for when we gonna put this together like a triangle offense. The Federal Incredible mission, man, the mission statement, man, is to never give up.
Period.
The Federal Incredible mission statement, it doesn't matter if you was in the feds or not. It doesn't matter if you was in jail or not. See, the thing about being federal, you was already federal when you had a birth certificate. You was already federal when you had a social security card. It's the stocks and bonds is really our birth certificate and our social security number. We the stock and bond, we the commodity. And so the federal part is just you living out here and being another. If you was on food stamps, if you got free lunch, if you was in the summer program, you was federal, man. It's people making money off your name spelled in all caps that you don't have no about, that's trading your shit like a commodity. Facts. So the incredible part is the redemption story, giving back, being of service, doing something in the community that what you help destroy and being of service and going to the furthest extent to be able to keep the next person who's coming upon decision to be able to make a good one. That's the
Yeah.
point of Federal to Incredible.
Bottom line, that was perfect. I'm proud of you, man. Thank you, bro. I've been on my ass.
I've been thinking about this shit for so long, and I've been visualizing this shit. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people say, they manifest. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. When you told me you got that equipment, I looked that shit up.
Did you?
And I seen how much that shit cost. And I know that you is a nigga that work hard as fuck for your cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I can't let you down.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, motivated.
I ain't on that shit.
Hey nigga, hey listen, bro. You see me in this? Hey, I'm showing him all the steps. I said, bro, I just painted this motherfucker.
He
This
did.
motherfucker was the ugliest little off. This motherfucker looked like Happy Days in this motherfucker.
You gotta have wisdom to hear God when he's speaking to you. You gotta have the eyes to see and the ears to hear.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have the eyes to see and the ears to hear and the vibe and sense enough to know, hey, I ain't saying on no bitch ass nigga, but I might need to duck.
Yeah.
I might need to step back. Oh, it's time to go.
Yeah.
That's God talking, man.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. When I seen that shit, I said, this God, man.
Yeah.
This is right. This is okay. Because I had just went through some very traumatizing shit. And at the time, I was in a new relationship. So anything under 2 years to me is a new relationship.
Oh yeah.
So when you just getting to know somebody, you gotta get to know them.
Yeah.
I don't believe in trust. I don't trust no human walking this earth. Not even my mama, not even my daddy. Trust is something that's not necessary with humans. I trust God, I love man, and I trust the Holy Spirit. I don't trust humans, I get to know them.
Yeah.
Once I get to know human beings, there's nothing you could do that surprise me because I know you. I'm not fucking with you I'm not fucking with you, let's just say me and your relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with you to be in a point that later on down the life or tomorrow, the next day, and you recognize me and I'm some completely different person.
Yeah.
I fuck with you because you the same.
Always been the same.
Always the same. I fuck with him because he the same.
Yeah.
My daughter, well, she the same sometimes. She got another person that she be too. that's the solar baby. But we gonna leave that on wax. But I'm just saying, me being happy and me being joyous about the podcast and people reaching out to me, I'm talking about they coming on here. I'm gonna just tell y'all now, like, I fuck with who I fuck with and I love who I love. But who else interviewed you? Who else podcast you been? You ain't said shit to me about being on the podcast. But now you coming to my podcast, you coming to our podcast,
Exactly.
or coming to your podcast. What we gonna talk about?
The DNS. Sexy Red.
You love the DNS, though. Shout out Miss Nail, man. Shout out Miss Nail. You love DNS.
I ain't been in so long, man. I go through a little
Hey,
hole in the
man.
wall, man.
Hey,
It be
man,
too crowded, man.
You said you went last night? Y'all did? he keep bringing up the DNS.
Yeah, because we
Shout
just-
out Miss Nail, man. Shout out what's Miss Nail's nigga's name, man?
Oh.
Her
I
nigga.
don't know nobody in that motherfucker.
Oh man, you don't know.
The old lady that used to work at Happy Family.
On the Happy Family. Yeah. What's his name?
He died. That's my nigga's dad.
Who?
Uh.
You crazy as fuck.
That's my nigga's dad used to own Happy Family.
Man,
Old
my
head.
nigga ain't dead.
They had the drop top Cadillac.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died. That's my nigga T.Y.'s dad. Womack or something like that.
Nah.
What's his
I'm
name?
about to tell you, man. Hold up.
He got the Cadillac that say the only one on the tag, nigga. Drop
Let me stay out
top.
people business. Shout out, what you call it, man? DNS, man. Rest in peace to Winbush, man. A legend, a photo drop top Cadillac with the roll bar, nigga.
The only one.
Huh?
Yeah, man. That's my...
Photo drop top motherfucker DeVille, nigga. Olive green or some shit, man. Shitting on shit.
Yeah, he was shitting on motherfuckers with that.
Yeah, man. I got like a personal story I ain't gonna share, man. Shout out, Winbush daughter's granddaughter, they family, man, Jandria, man. Oh man,
That's fucked
In
up.
closing, man, and just closing out this time, man. What's the importance of what we're setting out to do to you?
Man, I just wanna.
Cause you put your money where your mouth is, and I know you know how to make money, and I know you know things. You put things forward that you believe in. Cause I seen you start several businesses. You had a business before you went to jail. You had a record store.
Yeah, Hudson Music Hut, man. Shout out to Hudson Music Hut, man. We used to get it in up there. But my whole this what really made me come up with this, bro, is because everybody's not fortunate. Like I came home, my wife held me down, had shit, so I came home to shit. It's niggas who come home who don't got nothing. So they automatically come back to an environment that they left from, and the only thing they know how to do is hustle.
Ain't no fucking
So the
doubt.
whole plan with this is eventually get programs and shit going, so when niggas come home, we can jump start.
Shout out the ROP program, my nigga Pat Fair.
Yeah, we trying to get them going, man. Our brothers keepers, man, on Fifth Avenue, man.
Yeah. Wesley and Parquet, man. Y'all the next up, man.
Y'all doing it, man.
Y'all next up, man. Y'all the next interview, man. Then we interview on Wallow Real, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring you the Crumbs story in detail, but I just wanted to get our thing. But I didn't mean to cut you, but go ahead.
So that was the whole purpose, man, to try to help dudes transition back and don't have to go back to the streets. Because if you a hustler, you know, that's like a nigga that rob a bank. He know how to rob a bank. And that nigga, he don't give a fuck how technology is now. That, you know, back in the days, now the nigga go in that motherfucking rob a bank.
Hey, these niggas go to jail so much, right?
Yeah.
They go to jail so much for so little, man, that this the whole thing. They be like, fuck you, squares, nigga, you working this job, you know what I'm saying? You trying to come out here, you to change your life, woody woo. And I tell them, I said, well, they say, I ain't working for these motherfuckers. I ain't doing it. I tell them, when you go to jail,
you work for them.
They gonna give you a job, nigga.
You better hope you get in the chow hall, nigga. That's where all the money is, nigga.
They gonna give you a job. So you gonna work in the chow hall and be in the dish room on pots and pans, and you gonna wash them dishes so you don't go to the hole. But you could have washed dishes and stayed on the street with your family, nigga.
Yeah, you definitely can make more money out here in the streets, man.
You could have stayed on the street with your family, nigga. That's when I realized I had failed.
Yeah.
I had been locked up 5 years. They sent me to London. They put me on the pots and pans. It was a black officer down there. He was a pit bull. His name was Champale. He was from New York. He retired from the job 30 different times. He even had a retirement party and scammed them, got all the money and everything you collect when you get from the retirement party, and then came to work on Monday. He was a gangster.
That motherfucker give me no money, motherfucker.
He said, bitch, you washing them dishes. I said, who the fuck you talking to, man? What's wrong with you, man? I don't give a fuck if you an officer. He said, nigga, I know you don't think you go put your hands on me. I'll beat your ass.
Damn.
And you still gonna wash them dishes.
Wow.
So I said, fuck you, motherfucker, because he had like a Jerry curl. Fuck you, motherfucker, ready for the world looking motherfucker. Yeah. They locked me up. Went to the hole. He wouldn't write me a ticket. So the sergeant came to the cage. He said, you gonna go back to the chow? I said, fuck no, not if I'm on the pots and pans, I ain't doing it. He said, all right. They left me in the holding tank all night. And the next morning, they let me out, got out the hole, went back to my dorm, and they called me on the 4 o'clock wake up to go back to the kitchen.
You couldn't win.
And it was chicken day. Chicken day is
the worst.
I had so much water. I had some boots like that.
That's why you like them motherfuckers.
I had so much water in my motherfucking feet, man. Hey, man, water, wash down to this. And I told myself, I said, nigga, if you was willing to wash these dishes,
man,
because you don't want to go to this hole, you could have stayed the fuck home, nigga, with your family. And that's the first time I actually said to myself, I really regret this.
I'm telling you. Bro, I created a job in that motherfucker cleaning this bathroom. That's Wimber's son right there. That's my nigga. Look just like him.
That's my nigga Todd.
That's why I just told you that. That's his dad.
That's Donnie's nigga. That's Wimber's son?
Yeah.
He got a little brother named Short. That's my nigga. I know Ty.
Yeah.
He bought Jimmy Freeman's Beamer back in the day. Jimmy Freeman played that Beamer so many different colors. He had it when it was fuchsia.
That's my
He was
bro,
fucking
man.
all. He was one of them. All right, never mind. Hey, listen, this was
Yeah.
Federal to Incredible, man.
Thanks
You
for
already know,
reaching
man.
out with us,
This
man.
the first episode, man. We got to chop it up. You gonna get the effect on there. Everything gonna be good. It's big turkey bags. Wild Willow, like, comment, subscribe, share, and just remember this. Share with Federal to Incredible. Like, share, and subscribe, because that's on Facebook and YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. And then Rashad Far East, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. I love
check
y'all.
out Wallaby, man, Worth Podcast,
Hey man, Wallaby, Wallaby Worth is gonna be with us, man. I'm telling you right now, we creating a triangle offense on you niggas, man. We need
Get
somebody
ready.
that's down to earth, in the community, boots on the ground, positive all the time, independent black man for sure. I don't give a fuck who don't like him. I love him.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Peace.
Peace.
I see some shit you wouldn't believe. I done got down to my league. I remember cold nights, we ain't had nowhere to sleep. Had to get my phone right to hear that money count a beat. While you're deep up in your sheets, I'm trying to figure out how me.